Hi, Matt.
Hello.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Creature Corner. We're going to just do a new format where I don't need to introduce Matt anymore. I don't think
Just
we need to do it.
going right in.
We're just going right in today because we have a lot to do today.
Okay.
Do we?
Yeah, we got stuff to do, man.
So
We'll do.
much to do. I don't know. I'm just trying to make it sound like we have a lot to do.
Yeah, there's
I
a
mean, there's actually a ton that we have to do because and
I'm totally like ajar. I'm like, what is happening?
I threw you off your game, and that's the point. You never
Yeah.
know what I'm going to do. I'm going to flip it on you.
Mhm.
No, we are. That's right, on the road to Monster Palooza.
Correct.
So if you are new here, hi. My name is Jared Krichevsky. I'm a creature and character concept artist. This is Matt Millard. He is also a creature and character concept artist, viz dev artist, 3D printer, CG supervisor, man about town. No, my name is Jared Krichevsky. Hello. I am a teacher at Gnomon School of Visual Effects. I'm also a creature and character modeler, sculptor, designer, raconteur, flippity flat man. No. So we are on part 3 of our Innsmouth creature. So
Yes.
we're going to be sculpting some creature feature stuff today. Let's get right into it.
Fish people.
Fish people. This is where we left off last time.
JC Sculpture, what's up?
What's up, man? Hello.
Hey, pasta. Dude, your guy is so sick.
Yeah, buddy. We got a lot to do today, I think. Because I felt good about it last week, and then today it's like bringing this home. I think the pose I want is like his hands are kind of like up, and his like fingers are turning into tentacles, kind of thing.
Oh, cool.
Because I think it'd be cool. Now, this is just for the concept, but like also when I 3D printed, it'd be fun to have like just some like floating kind of hand pieces.
Yeah, that'd be
kind of
sweet.
position out from each other that are just kind of like fun little kind of accessories to this dude. Maybe not like keyed in or anything like that, but just kind of like little fun hands to print with
Just
some
fun.
tentacles.
It's all fun.
It's all fun. Oh, James says he might have music. Bring it, dude.
Dude's about to put some Slayer on.
Yeah. So we're gonna have a good time sculpting on this guy. I want to get some like eyeballs in there. I want to get some fins, maybe a hat. I was thinking like one of those fisherman's hats. You know exactly what I'm talking about. If I said a fisherman's hat, see, I'm going to call it
what Bill Murray wears and
like one of these kind of brims.
Yeah, and it's all floppy.
Yeah, and it's all floppy and kind of torn. I don't know. What do you think? Does that just take away from the shape of the head? It could go, but like it could go a bunch of different ways.
All you got to do is just block it out and then see what it looks like.
And see how we feel about it. I mean, that was in my original sketch. If you remember, I had like some fins kind of coming up.
Yeah,
he had kind of like some hairy kind of fins, like up here. I don't know. What do you think, man?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think, dude. Again, I think pop it in. Honestly, the bald head is great.
It's very funny.
I feel like if there were like maybe some spots or bumps, maybe even like a different coloration or something.
Yeah. I mean, definitely needs like a tertiary level here.
Yeah.
Along with some silliness.
Yeah, I think the fins would be really fun. The hat might be too much, but you can, the beanie is always the go-to, right?
Yeah, I mean that's why I was thinking.
It's always the go-to.
That's why I was thinking the fisherman's hat might be a nice change from the beanie. But you're right. We won't know until we start blocking this in. But I gotta rough all this up. I'm gonna rough him up a little bit. I want to give him some asymmetry, some bulbs in the back of his head, and today I also want to sculpt some little barnacles.
Cool.
And other kind of so maybe there's your texture right there.
Yeah.
Barnacles and pustules. Slimy, nasty fish monster. Matt, yours last week was looking sick.
Slimy, nasty fish monster.
Nasty fish monsters. Spring ears. Yeah.
My dude. He's kicking it. He's ready to play.
It's like hair.
Yeah, I feel like if you cocked his head to the side or something and gave him a cigarette, he could just be a dude at the lounge that's like
literally all of your characters smoking.
All of them.
But it needs to be a hookah and it's a fishbowl. It's like a human head in there.
Yeah. That would be sweet. Yeah, I think today I'll probably just maybe refine some secondary forms, start exploring some different fins. Maybe like there's something in one of these references that like this ear right here has like layers of fins, and it's kind of
that's super cool.
Kind of mimicking the inside of the ear. That's really cool. I might mess around with something like that. But really, I'm just going to kind of freeball it.
You're going to freeball it?
I'm going to freeball it.
What happened?
Yeah.
Okay. When you have that thing happen where you duplicate your mesh because you backed it up, right? You're doing a good job. You're backing it up, and then
you're doing a good job.
You're doing a good job, and you forget that oh, this is my backup.
Right.
And you start sculpting on one, and you start sculpting on the other.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot.
And then maybe you run out of undos, so you can never get back to where
you can't get it back. Yeah. And it was, but it was looking perfect then.
Yeah. And you're like, luckily I didn't quick save before.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
Pain is ingrained into the digital sculptor, especially when you get cocky and you're like, "Yeah, we're feeling really good."
Dude, I'm nervous at every move. I'm like, I'm gonna quick save every time.
Every time. Boy, those quick saves they add up if you're not careful.
I know. I'd much rather delete space than lose some sort of...
And lose time.
Mm-hmm.
Lose sculpting time. About to flip, flap.
So what's new? How's the foot?
Oh, dude, I can semi walk again. I'm now I can. I've moved from clumping to hobbling. So
okay.
I can waddle to places. It's good. It's really good. That's progress.
And clumping is a form of movement.
Well, it's the sound it makes when you're wearing that boot. My RoboCop boot.
Yeah.
And but now I've kind of moved on to the next level. Pretty soon I'll be almost walking.
We like that.
It's pretty good.
We'd like to see that.
It's a good thing that my job is mostly sitting and sculpting.
Get up, feed the dogs, eat some cheese. Cry.
Contemplate my existential dread. Trying to catch up on movies.
Yeah. What have we watched? What's going on?
Well, I was going back to Edge of Tomorrow. Live.
Yeah, I saw that was on. What was that on? HBO or
I think
something?
it was on the HBOs.
I watched Infinity Pool.
How was that?
It was all right.
I've heard. Yeah. Okay. Was that Brandon Cronenberg?
Yeah.
Or yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It was okay.
I hear you. Yeah, it's like third act.
Say what?
What's that?
What?
What?
Oh, and I watched Knock at the Cabin.
Yeah, how was that?
That was actually pretty cool.
It was actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Dude, I watched Fall. Have you seen that one?
What is Fall?
Oh my God. It was awful. I mean, it was good, but it was scary as fuck, man. It was, and it's not,
Is that the one where she's on the radio tower?
Yeah, it's like these two girls are climbing. They're like these extreme climbers, and man, heights already get me. And the whole thing is about people being in dangerous high situations.
Okay.
It turned out to be really good.
Heights is also my thing.
Well, I mean, just to be clear, I said it first. So
no. I am just agreeing with you that like Heights.
Yeah, but I said it first.
But you said it first. I'm agreeing that you said it first.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't forget. But Heights are scary.
Yeah.
And
that movie. Whew,
that movie. Oh, good job. All right.
Yeah.
That makes it fun.
I would watch that one. I would recommend that one.
Okay. Fall.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, man.
It's like featuring one of the worst best friends ever. This is what the movie is. The whole time I was like, man, I don't know if this is a good idea.
This is a terrible person. It's a terrible person. I mean, I'm still kind of reeling from Ant-Man. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, saw Ant-Man. What else? Gosh, I feel like I saw something else. Maybe I didn't.
Maybe.
Waiting on that new Resident Evil 4 remake.
It's coming soon, isn't it?
Yeah, 24th, I think. Look pretty cool.
Man, it's March. We are just like in it as far as the year. We're just like,
I know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like yesterday. I was like, oh, dude, it's not January.
And it just like sneaks up on you so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Burp. Yeah. We almost had music today. We were like so close to music.
Oh, is it not? Is it still
no,
not?
We're still not music, but it's okay.
One day we're gonna hear our spooky disco soundtrack again.
It's the one. You don't know what you got until it's gone.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
Sure, we've listened to it for thousands upon thousands of hours, but we're doing some Innsmouth proper though, so this is going to require all our focus.
Having some fun. Dude, the screen on my printer has gone out.
Was this your Piopoly?
Yeah.
Oh no.
So that's
what you said. It was bugging.
Dude, it just shredded the last 3 prints. Like, it was insane. Yeah, I did everything. I even did like an exposure test and looked at the screen, and then I don't know, I was watching it print and I was like, oh, there's like some serious light leak happening in there.
Maybe
Uh,
the motherboard fried or something.
no, it's just I need to replace the LCD screen. It's
Uh,
not that bad, but it happens after, hundreds of hours or whatever, like just starts to go.
You've been going hard too. You've
Been going.
been, but
And I've,
you got some amazing prints out of what you had though.
yeah, I mean, been going on for probably a year and a half, and so not bad for a consumable for sure. Luckily,
That'll give you some time to paint and do some molding.
well, I have a replacement screen. I'm just gonna pop it in tomorrow.
Oh, you're just gonna pop it in. He's got it.
Pop it in.
He's got it. What about you all out there? You making some Innsmouth monsters with us? What are you working on?
You guys making weird fish people?
Are you guys making weird fish people?
Have you seen a crazy movie recently? Tell us your stories.
Tell us.
Tell us.
Tell us. Tell us. The fish people are mine.
Behold, the fish people.
Hey God. Hey God. You are cursed. Cursed. Yeah, this looks fun. When you throw a toon shader on it, just for a little bit, looks fun.
Oh yeah, dude, that outline always helps. Hey, stop. No. Lay down. There you go.
Infinity Pool. What's up, Indy? I am currently in South Africa.
Whoa.
Working on my own shaman witch vibes for a Discord challenge.
Okay.
Yeah. Raphael, what's up, man? Hello. Yeah. Now we're talking. Now we're talking, people.
Que pasta.
Yes, sir. We're gonna make some fish people.
Fish people. Fish people.
Fish people. I'm gonna add some boils in like the back of his head.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's a little bit diseased. You know, just kind of like the idea that if maybe some of his like fish oil got on you, you might start turning into a fish.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. I know. I don't
know. What do you all think? You think turning into a fish is worse than turning into a zombie?
I would rather turn into a fish.
I kind of agree.
I would be a kick-ass fish person.
Oh, dude, you'd be great.
Dude, I would kill it.
You know what, Matt? That's something that we haven't done. Is self-portrait. We haven't done a self-portrait as monsters.
That would be funny.
That would be fun. If you guys have Shudder, watch Deadstream. Haunted house, found footage making fun of YouTubers, and it's hilarious. Good monster effects. Good recommendation. I gotta get back.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was really fun.
Turn into a fish. Yeah, but what kind of fish? What kind of fish are you going to turn into?
I want to turn into a can of tuna fish.
That'd be pretty cool.
sentient dry storage food.
See, I'm not gonna go crazy with these boils. I want to be a little bit strategic. You know how their their voice would be kind of like undulated, like it's underwater. You know,
Yeah.
zombie fish. I did do some like zombie sharks for Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Capri Sun.
Of the Capri Suns. Yes, boils. Goyles and boils.
Ghouls and boils.
We just need to bring back some like old school spooky fun. Like all the monster movies are very serious now.
A lot of demons.
A lot of demons.
Demons.
A lot of possessions. Possession movies are like a dime a dozen now.
Since the early 2000s, it's been
possession is like, and it's a very easy thing to write, and not that it's easy to write, but like it's a very like, okay, she's possessed, she's acting strange, do the exorcism.
And it's funny how you said she, because it's always a she.
Always a she. It's never a dude. I don't know. That's just the genre, I guess, now.
Sometimes you just gotta hang out.
You just gotta hang out and make your own monsters. But like, yeah, monster movies are right now, I think, are really, really serious for the most part. There's a few that are like kind of fun, interspersed out there. I think Megan is a good example of one that was, fun.
Yeah,
they've been really, really, monster movies have been really serious for a while. I'm not saying like there's no like horror at Party Beach where they're just like, woo, we're having fun, and then like a monster comes and eats them.
Yeah. Yeah, like a piranha, I guess. Just
high camp,
Yeah.
Guys, went through a big zombie phase there for a while.
Yep.
Like it was all zombies for a long time. Oh shoot, man! Last of Us. What did you think of that?
Oh, dude, it's great.
Great episode.
Of course. Yeah, the show's awesome.
Show slams.
They're killing it.
They're crushing it. And then Tucker and Dale. Tucker and Dale was fun.
Yeah, that movie was awesome.
Like Tucker and Dale, John dies in the end.
Yes, love that movie.
Also a very good movie.
Love that movie. The freezer meat monster lives in my head, man. I love that guy.
You say it with a...
It's just like made out of frozen poultry and sausages and what's the guy's name? Malconi, it's Marconi, I think. Marconi. He's like the TV.
Oh, dude, yes, here we are. Okay.
There he is, dude. That is the
meat monster.
That is the sweetest thing
you've
made.
The sweetest thing, yes. Oh my god.
Is that not awesome?
Let's see if we can get a open image, a new tab. There we go. No, very tiny image. But it doesn't matter. We're just talking about meat monsters. God, what a thing of beauty. Yes.
Skin thing
of beauty.
No, man. Not for me.
It's just like a chicken head. Yeah, it's a chicken head. Open image, a new tab.
Dude, just look up the... Can we watch the scene of the movie?
I don't think we can with
Got it.
Yeah, for streaming reasons. My God. Yeah, look, he's got like a chicken.
He's got the sausages hang out of his.
Yeah, he's got like a chicken knee. He's got like a, the sausage fingers, which are kind of like amazing. What I don't know this looks like maybe a cow tongue. And then we've got a full turkey head that's stuffed, and that's like the hole right there. I mean, it's the most disturbing part.
It's incredible.
I mean, they thought, this design was thought out. They really. Then the giant rack of ribs, the bacon for the knee, like the knee bacon straps, big old ham arm, like turkey dinner here. What a thing of beauty!
Is that not incredible?
Oh man, yes. There are other meat monsters out there, in the same vein. One is Channel Zero. You remember the Channel Zero meat monster?
Oh yeah,
Meat Servant. Now that dude is all meat.
Dude is all meat.
Look at that meat. Look at all that meat.
Meat man.
Now this is what we're talking about here. Is they really broke with the silhouette here. It's not a human. But boom. Now we got full meat monster.
That dude looks like breakfast. I'm not gonna
lie. He does look like breakfast.
That's breakfast, man.
Like if you torch the house and you happen to catch him in it, it's gonna smell delicious.
Oh
yeah. Oats Studios, yes, they had a great meat monster.
Ooh, they did.
We're just talking about our favorite meat monsters.
Huge fan of meat monsters.
Zygote or something.
Dead Heat has the best meat monster.
What was that?
Dead Heat.
Dead Heat. We're talking about our favorite meat monsters.
Who's not meat monster?
Oat Studios, meat monsters. Yeah, because there's this one, which is just like the Abomination, full out Wiggy Abomination one.
Yeah,
but then there was the dude who reforms.
Yeah,
the like meat warrior. This dude.
Yeah,
that thing shreds, man.
Super shreds.
It's just red and bloody, and that dude is a meat monster. Look at that meat monster.
Yeah, full blown.
Ooh, I do. Since we're here, I love this part on Zygote is the multiple eyes kind of popped in there. What an incredible piece.
Dude, do you remember seeing the rig going around for that?
Yes. Yeah. Which was like
talk about a nightmare. That thing.
I don't know how they did that, but they did that.
That was insane.
Monsters push the limits of technology.
And that's what we like.
Is the Thing a meat monster? Like Fantastic Four the Thing? Or Carpenter's Thing? I don't know.
No, I mean we're talking about monsters made of meat.
Yeah, I mean it's a monster that lives in meat and becomes meat.
Like the first example is literally a freezer pops open. And
he's got a rack of ribs. It's rack of ribs. It's bacon. He's like, he's an egg sandwich away from being a breakfast monster. If he had a breakfast burrito in there. And Matt and I have talked about, we've talked about our love of breakfast foods.
We love breakfast. I can't.
So if we can get some monsters made of breakfast, I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah, maybe we should do like some breakfast monsters.
Well, we have we have our thing. We have our thing.
We do.
Breakfast monster. What's that?
That's music.
Is We got a little echo, I think. Was that just it?
Oh,
You were
no,
almost.
I can hear music,
For a second, I felt good. It felt good.
but not anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, but it's echoing.
Yeah.
It'd be fine if we weren't talking.
I honestly hate talking. So.
Yeah, we both really hate talking. I don't talk to anybody all day. I live in a hole.
Well, that's weird. I actually go out in public and purposefully don't talk to people.
Yeah. Like you sit out at like a cafe and just cafe.
You weren't able to see clearly inside your heart.
I do like the sound effects though. Like we need like more of that.
To do that.
Still getting echo, I think.
Oh yeah.
But it's kind of spooky. Made of meat monsters.
Oh man,
All my friends meat.
I already miss the music. That was great.
But how could we engage?
But how could we engage?
How can we engage when we're made of meat? And being a meat monster would just be cool. I imagine they don't have like a lot of longevity before they start to rot.
Yeah, they start smelling real bad, and
You know, if they're like just out there on the sun, like you wouldn't want to like be out in the savannah with like a meat monster, unless like you want to cook them later.
oh well, maybe like the
Maybe it's like it's more of a utilitarian thing. Like I'm going to summon a meat monster. We're going to hang out. He's going to kill my foes, and then I'll cook him at night and be fed. It'll be rad.
Yeah.
Kill my foes. Meat monsters and hamburgers.
Beholden to me, the meat monster.
The meat monster. Let's see. There's a horror movie coming out called Onyx, which is and the Talisman of Souls. And there's a beef boy monster. He's made of ground beef. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's Onyx the Fortuitous.
Bog Leech. No, never read Bog Leech. We'll have to check that out. He does monster reviews. Love monster reviews.
Huge.
Is Vecna a meat monster?
No.
He's just like a cross-dimensional being. Right?
He looks like the tyrant from from Resident Evil.
He does. I don't know. I didn't watch it.
You didn't?
No, I thought he looked cool.
He was all like, "I'm sad and I'm mean."
Is he mean because he's sad?
And then all the other characters were like, "I'm scared, but I'm brave." But 11 was also, "I'm sad and I'm mad."
Okay.
And mean.
She's very mad. That was like her thing, I remember.
That was her thing.
I remember.
That was her big thing. She
shakes her hand and then she bleeds from the nose.
Okay, so I think right here, this is just like from the butcher shop, like demon meat monster here.
So good.
But that's just a full-blown butchered cow or something.
That's a cow that's like come to life to murder
to make them pay.
To make them pay. Well, it's always to make them pay. Gotta make them pay. We have to make our enemies pay. That's what a good monster is about.
Making them pay.
Making them pay. Sometimes.
You got to pay the toll.
I mean, sometimes it's for science.
Sometimes it is for science.
It's for science. A lot of the worst cases, it's for science.
What do you mean by that?
Well, like The Fly, right? Like he was doing it for science.
Got it.
And then, boy, did he mess up.
He did do a bad job, didn't he?
He did a bad job. He didn't think about The Fly. Now, like the Alien, that one's about greed.
The Alien?
The Alien. Well, I mean, not just the Alien, but like.
You mean Alien?
Alien. Movie Alien. You know, it's because of greed.
Yeah. It is. It's actually because Michael Fassbender kisses himself and also plays the flute. It's the theme song.
I haven't seen that movie in so long. I forgot everything about it, but I do remember the flute.
Kyle Brown lost his mind.
I do. He was so mad, so upset.
I love one of my favorite people to hear rant is him, dude. He's so good.
The day he gave us his Fast Five lecture, the all-time.
Yeah,
that was like my all-time experience there.
that was pretty good.
I mean, our friend Kyle Brown, friend of the show, he knows everything there is to know about the Fast and Furious films. He's got it down chronologically. He has the character arcs mapped. He has like a distinctly photographic memory for the details of the Fast Five family.
And they are family.
So one day in the studio, we were doing some printing. But we all just lost our minds. And we spent at least a good hour, it felt like, talking about chronologically mapping all the Fast and Furious movies. At which point there had been like 6 or 7.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't remember what happened. I think Olsen asked a question or something about one of the movies, and Kyle was like, "No, that's not how it is." And, you know, and then it just turned into this whole let me show you what's up. He's a great dude.
We had a whiteboard, is what we're saying, and Kyle filled out that whiteboard.
Yeah, it was a good story.
We did it. We managed to bore everybody and ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, dude, we can tell it again if there's time. That's all I'm saying.
Time to sculpt some alien monsters. They're not aliens.
I was confused.
I don't know, man. I'm just trying to stay stuff.
Just trying to stay stuff.
I'm just trying to fill the void. Void in my mind.
The void of my mind. Okie dokie.
Getting his weirdo freako eyes all blocked in.
Nice. Are you doing different irises for all of them?
Oh, for sure. You got your proper squid eye. You got your guy who's offset. He's all winky wonky.
He gets a little winky wonky, doesn't he?
He gets a little winky wonky, and then you got your kind of your wall-eyed freako over here.
Wall-eyed Frico. Jared knows the good wall-eyed.
I know a good wall-eyed Frico when I see one.
Dude is. Don't forget to save. Don't forget to save.
Thank you, Matt. You're one of the good ones. But we're talking about, how about we switch off? We start talking about some future prompts that we could work on.
Okay.
And let's take some suggestions from the audience. So if you have any suggestions, things you'd like to see in future Creature Corner episodes, let us know. Let us snow.
Let us snow.
Let us know.
Oh yeah.
And we'll creaturefy it. Some like catfish whiskers. Only suggestion is cryptids. Love me a good Mothman or a Jersey Devil.
Yeah, we've had a whole cryptid list for sure.
There's a huge list of cryptids, and I think that's what probably stalled us, is because we're like, man, there's so many.
Yeah.
There's so many kinds. I know. What can you do with the Jersey Devil that's
Put him on a skateboard.
put him on a skateboard?
Let's do a radical version of a cryptid.
What, like Sasquatch?
Surfer Sasquatch. We've got like Surfer Sasquatch. We've got the
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's kind of fun.
we got the what's something radical that starts with a B.
The bee?
Yeah, for Bigfoot. What would Bigfoot be?
Like rode out Bigfoot or
Rode out. The worst Bigfoot you've ever met.
like, hey bro, I'm Bigfoot. I got some crypto. Want to get into crypto?
Oh, biker mice from Mars is what Indy's saying.
Oh yeah. We could definitely do some biker mice. Spot cats.
Dang, yeah, I forgot about spot cats.
SWAT cats or
Yeah, we could call it like morning cartoons.
Saturday morning.
Saturday morning cartoon segment.
Street Sharks and all those good ones.
And I'll do My Little Pony.
That's the one I've been waiting for, really.
Yeah.
Real Monsters. I did
Oh, bring it up.
oh man, I gotta bring it up now.
Dude's got to bring it up. You brought it up, so now he's got to bring it up.
I know. Isn't that funny? No, this was one of my There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did this years ago, back when I had a blog spot.
Is this on your Zanga?
This was, it might have been on my Zanga. Rome! Sadly, this file got lost, which makes me sad, but I do want to resculpt it at some point, which was like, might as well.
Yeah.
But it sucks that I lost it, because now with all the printing, this would have been great. But that's what you do in 3D is you lose your files, and
That is true.
it's true. You lose your files and everything, you know. But like, yeah, this was when I was in my like, I'm gonna do a piece a week. That was my like mentality. Of, like, I'm gonna do a fan art piece a week. I'm just gonna like try and get better. And then Crumb was the result of one of those weeks. But I always liked this one. I thought the execution was fun, and it kind of has like a stop motion feel.
Yeah, it does. Has kind
You
of a physical kind of like it looks like a miniature without the depth.
Yeah, and I think you know, I keep thinking about this piece later on, and I think it's probably the scale of the brick is off, and I didn't know that back then. You know, I was just like, woo, you know, working with reckless abandon. One of the Cuphead monsters, yeah, you should.
Ooh, man, that would be tough.
One of the Cupheads.
Yeah, just getting those shapes looking really nice.
I started my Cthulhu for one of my demo classes, but I never.
Oh, that's right.
I started it, but like I haven't. I think the file's still at school.
You haven't gone full Milton Bradley on it.
I know I haven't, but I'll towards the end I'll show you what I'm doing for this class, which is super fun. When we do the check-in.
When we do the check-in.
That's right. Till the very end. And you might see some 3D sculpting that I'm doing. He goes, "Rah, rah, 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 rah."
You sound like my next door neighbor's dog.
That dog must be very sick.
That dog must be a madman.
That dog is a man. Man dog. It's like the werewolf, but man dog.
Man dog.
Man dog.
Okie dokie. Ocular smoking tins.
Ocular. I have any ideas for the stream. I'm kind of in an art funk, so my mind is all over the place. Well, what got you down? Man, art funk is where I live and breathe. That is every day. And I think that's just it's a struggle, man.
It's funky.
But, you know, Matt and I talk about this, and it's some things that you can do to get out of an art funk is usually learning something new, like a new part of the pipeline, doing like a deep dive on something, challenging yourself in a different style can be very rewarding. Switching it up a little bit, you know, switch up your style. If you've been sculpting for a long time, try and draw something for a little bit. And if you've been drawing for a lot, switch it up and do some painting, you know, kind of or some sculpting. A little bit of like variety and creativity, and then as an exercise, writing is also very good. Writing your ideas down, whether you do kind of like short synopsises or you do a whole outline, but like give yourself a task that's so big you'll never finish it, right? You'll just always have something to work on. I've got like 900 of those. and that's also not great because dude, I sit down and I'm like, what can I do today? and you kind of poke around your files, and you're like, well, I haven't touched this thing in a little while.
Yeah.
Let's open this up. What's this like? Do I really want to work on this right now? No. Do I want to make something new? And sometimes you want to make something new, and sometimes you just want to work on some stuff that is just like a noodle project that'll just keep you occupied for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, there are days whenever I feel like I like have like a desire. I'm like, man, you know, I want to knock something out, and I'll just get on my computer and, you know, go through my files. But ultimately, I'll probably just like start with the sphere or just start noodling on something, and even if it turns out like shit, I'm like, well, at least I screwed around today. Maybe I learned something. Like, you know.
Yeah, this is something that's also interesting is if you are sitting down to make something in a state of anxiety, you're not going to really enjoy the process of it. It's going, if you're sitting down and unfortunately, we have a lot of pressure to create now because of social media and the just constant pressure to keep putting things out there. So if you sit down at the computer and you're like not enjoying the creating process, it's gonna weigh you down, right? And you're just gonna sit there in a state of anxiety. So the kind of solution to that is to sit down and make some shit that nobody ever is going to see, right? And if you do that, maybe you'll share it one day, who knows? But if you just kind of make some stuff and sit on it, you're doing it for you. And that's kind of the whole point of this, is like just creating for yourself and enjoying the process. It's different because there's enough pressure when you're dealing with clients or expectations. You're trying to get a job. You're trying to put portfolio work out there. It's a lot, man. And it makes the creative process less enjoyable if you're in a state of anxiety. So if you switch your mental state to like, I have to create, to I get to create, like I'm excited to sit down and feel the joy of creation, you're going to feel better about it overall. And then when you're in that state is probably when you're going to start producing your better work, is when you're feeling the joy in it. You're just excited about it. But look, it's hard, especially if you put high expectations on yourself, which is absolutely what I do. I have, imposter syndrome the size of Manhattan. It's very, very normal. And I think that's just the creative process. But if you become like a functioning artist, which means that you are in control of your kind of the switch to the state of like, I have to create, or I need to be motivated to create, to I'm going to sit down at this time and just create. Then you move from that state of like need or want to like I get to. Does that make sense? I don't know. Matt?
Hello. Yeah, man. I mean, I think you had some really good advice in there. It is
somewhere in there.
Yeah. No, I mean, you said a lot of good stuff.
I said a lot of good stuff.
I think it's, I think everybody's different, and, it's just important to take care of yourself first.
I mean, the best artists I've seen, they all got something, we all got something going. And it's just kind of like, are you able to control your mental state when you're working and change your mindset? It's all about mindset. And then if you change your mindset when you're working, you will enjoy working, and then it becomes the point is you're building a routine, and when it becomes a routine, then you start to miss the routine when you're away from it.
Exactly. You have the desire to get back in.
Yeah, you just want to. You do it because you have to. You're just like every fiber of your being is just like aching to do this again. And we're artists, you know, that's what's so, I think, alluring about the creative process too, is that like kind of like a drug. When it's really good, it's awesome, man. And you're learning, or maybe you feel like on a piece you're just like, holy shit, I'm crushing this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you on something that maybe you didn't think about, or you zoom out and you're like, oh, maybe I do know what I'm doing. That's always a good feeling too. You're like, oh. But to get there, you got to work your ass off. And I was watching. I'm watching a lot of drawing videos, like Jim Lee, right now. And Jim Lee's advice, one of the great like comic book artists, and his advice is like draw until your hand falls off. Just draw, and then when you're sick of it, draw some more. Especially when you're sick of it, keep drawing.
Always.
I don't think killing yourself over it is worth it, but like in general, you kind of live it. You have to live it. That only experience is a state of like hyper creativity. It's like going light speed.
It's all the meth.
It's like
that was a bad joke. It's not the meth, but the meth actually doesn't help.
Yeah.
Kind of man.
A few days of working out. Yeah, it's a muscle, right? You got to just work the muscle, and that creativity, imagination. I believe those are muscles that you got to flex. Those get stronger. I need to record this and play it on repeat. Well, the repeat will be on YouTube. Huh? Yeah. But like, man, I mean, shit, I struggle. Matt knows I struggle.
Dude, we all struggle.
We all struggle.
Struggles. It's a very difficult industry to A, get into, and B, like keep up with and maintain. It's tough.
And I tell you, I kind of was like in my process. I found a process I liked, and I just kind of stuck with that process, and I blinked, and like everything had changed. It was like, I was like, holy cow. I'm talking like Substance Painter came in and just like changed the game.
Yeah.
And that was before it was bought by Adobe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I remember it, and I was like, man, this is crazy. And then like Unreal 5 came out, and I was like, holy cow.
Yeah, I still haven't really jumped into that one.
It's extensive.
It's a tall order.
It's a tall order. It's a lot to take in. And then, you know, learning new things while you're just trying to get good at the thing you like doing.
Mm-hmm.
Just sculpting, drawing, painting.
Scarpy, Barbie.
Scarbles. Matt, do you have enough like crustacean pieces? Like, is your guy like maybe his tongue is a crab claw? He's got crab claws in his mouth.
He's got crab claws in his mouth.
Well, like, have you seen a scorpion? Scorpions got crab. They got crab claws.
I just love how you're like, man, he's got some crab claws in his mouth.
He may put some crab claws.
Maybe he's eating dinner. Maybe he's got crab claws in his mouth.
You are falling.
Maybe he got a little crab claw.
You must feel rather lonely here.
Toxionats. What? What is a toxionat?
Very beautiful girl.
Word of the day. Those are the jaws that centipedes have. Well, they are terrifying.
The jowls of the centipede.
The centipede.
The jowls.
The jowls! Yeah, man. You do this every day, and then, like, the other thing I'd say is set up, like, some goals, too. I think when I was at my, like, most ambitious is when I was telling myself to do a piece a week. And, you know, I was working and I wasn't married and I didn't have a kid. So like life was very different, but I was, you know, working at the studio, and then I'd come home and I'd work some more and just build my portfolio.
Oh yeah,
You know,
that's what I did.
there's just kind of a period where you have to go for it and build it up. And now it's a little different because, you know, there are demands on my time outside of art. So I try to budget those things whenever I can. And then if I have a free moment, I'll use my phone to like write or work on various projects. Just kind of working out ideas. So even in my kind of spare time, planning out the time that when I do sit down, that it's at its most kind of functional and ready to go. Function.
Behold the function.
Behold the function of man. Planning out your time, you know, and visualizing in your mind, like sitting down and like something coming out of your brain.
That precious little brain hole.
Precious little worm brains. Our little wormies. Yeah, I have a lot of ideas, you know, that are kind of like half finished and things that I'd like to take further. Doing a resculpt of the real monsters would be fun.
Yeah, I think that'd be a sweet project.
Yeah. I hear Slayer. I hear him.
Mm-hmm.
I hear the Slayer boy. All right, I'm looking for some fins. I need some fins, Matt.
The man needs fins.
We're just trying to get some fins. Perfect. 10 out of 10.
No notes.
No notes.
I think I might. I'll come back to that.
A man is a human.
Chewing gum.
Human chewing gum. Insane bat monsters from Dimension X.
Chemical X.
Chemical Alliance. The madness seeps in. You know? Sure. Fins or tentacles?
Say what?
Fins or tentacles? You do a fin or do you do a tentacle?
What if he had fins for a beard and tentacles for hair?
Let's turn snap off here. There we go. Fins for beards. Beard Finley.
Beard Finley. I've been looking for him for 10 years.
Beard Finley. I remember that name. Okay. You gotta try it. I don't know. I'm gonna try the hat. I'm gonna see if I got a hat.
Do the hat.
Well, I got a cowboy hat.
Dude, you love hats.
Dude,
got
hats
some nice
rule.
hats.
Hats rule. Oh man. I swear I had one of those too. I mean, I've got knit caps. I mean, for sure.
Yeah, knit caps, that's classic go-to.
Classic Innsmouth kind of look. I really thought I had a hat. I have a top hat, but that's not the kind of hat I was looking for. I even have a tri-corner hat.
Might have to make a hat, dude.
Dude.
I know.
Dude.
I know.
Dude, I even have a fez. Maybe
might
even
have,
a fez.
I'd have to make that hat.
Would an Innsmouth guy have a fez?
Maybe. You could just, add the flavor into his backstory.
I think you're right. I have to make a hat. Man, I didn't think it would come to this.
I know, man. You got to make that hat sometimes.
Well, okay, we're going to make a hat. We're going to try it out.
It's the hat zone.
We've lost our damn minds. The madness is here. The madness is in us. Watch as we lose our minds.
I'm ready. Because you know what we're doing.
Oh, he knows.
You know what we're doing.
We're on the road to Monsterpalooza.
Monsterpalooza.
Monsterpalooza. If you don't know what Monsterpalooza is at this point, it's the greatest thing on earth.
It really is the coolest place I've ever been
The
to.
coolest place you've ever been to. Everything is awesome. Everyone is awesome.
It
because
is.
they all love monsters.
It's like so sick that you only want to go like once a year or every, how you wouldn't want to be there every day because then it lose the luster. This
Yeah. Like, but be there every day for us.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
And by every day, I mean every day of the year is what.
Every day of the year. But it only comes once a year, twice a year.
And that's what I'm saying. It's better that it's so cool that you don't want to ruin.
So cool because we're there this year. First time we're gonna be at Monsterpalooza. Me and Matt.
We're gonna have a bit.
You can, look at things.
Yeah. Buy our prints. Talk
Our
to
prints.
Tell us cool stories.
We're gonna have some merch. We're gonna have some Gnomon merch.
Yeah, gonna have some merch.
We're gonna have some merch. And maybe some stickers or something.
Muhammad Ali's gonna be there. We booked him.
We resurrected him from the dead.
Yeah, he's gonna be signing autographs
as he would. Edge Luke. Kind of looks like a lampshade.
There it is. Yeah, dude, that's actually like totally fits his personality.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah, I think it's good.
There it is. Yeah, okay. I'll have to beat it up a bit and
beat it up, make it droopy and stuff. But then
yeah. But like the idea is there.
I like
you can
it.
Turn on dynamic thickness. Boom. He kind of looks like what's his name, Gilligan, a little bit.
I immediately thought of like if Ed, and Eddie was Lovecraftian.
Yes. What do you think? What do you in the chat think? Hat, no hat. Finticles? Finticles. Hat, no hat. We're going to Hat Town. But that covers up most of his boils, which is... maybe we'll explore the idea a little bit.
I am lagging very badly.
Your computer?
Yeah, one sec. Bleep, bleep.
Ooh. Got a fisherman's hat. That's what I'm thinking of. Bat gone? Is he dead? I think he's gone. Maybe I can kind of play with it a little bit. Now, what if we do this? We'll just make it. Oh, no, he's gone. He's gone. All right. He's bad. He's gone, but we're still here. I'm going to use some cloth pull. This happens like once a night where Matt like lags out. But it's all good. It gives us a chance to hang out. How are you guys doing? I'm using cloth pull here. Once I've got my basic shape, just using the cloth brush to kind of beat it up a little bit. Definitely want to kind of skew it up a little bit. This is kind of everything is wet and soggy. It's soggy in there too. Turn on dynamic. There you go. Yeah, that's fun. It's really fun. What do you think? You like the hat? I like the hat. And go ahead and I'm going to use snake hook. ESK. I'll shred this up a little bit. Now, so much of this is camera based. So you have to kind of really tumble around your model. And I think we'll just split hidden. Boom. Way we can work on it separately. I'm just going to start adding some scuffs, some character to it, just to break it up a little bit. Oop. That. Just kind of shredding his clothes up a little bit. I don't plan on going much lower than the torso here, so I'm not worried about anything below that. Sometimes it's helpful to have like the full model, help you get an idea of where it would stop. But I'm just going to shred all this up. I've even got a few tear brushes, but Good advice for tears or just like asking little holes here, little circles. And just using the move tool, popping those in a little bit. In here. If you're not worried about topology, you can turn on Sculptress. Just add some scuffs and some kind of character to it all. And I'm going to be saving these sleeves for later. I'm actually going to duplicate them. Because I'll want to use those when I pop up the hands. Because I want to do little hands for this guy. ESK. There we go. Oh, he back. That's back. Is he back? He's back. He was back. He's not back. Trying. He's stuck in a portal. Are you sure you're here? Oh, that's why I was using sculptures. I'm going to turn this to color spray. You there? I think he's here. He made it. But now we can't hear you. I don't think he's saying anything. Hello. Hi, Chicken. Hi, Chicken Wang. Matt, I see you. But we can't hear you. I think he's
Hello.
dead. Oh, he's alive.
Hello.
He made it.
Yeah, I blue screened, man.
Oh, no.
They said, no, thank you.
Holy cow. So rare when that happened. But the worst.
Baby.
He's a baby. Batman's made of babies.
What? Oh, I thought you said that Batman.
Batman's made of babies.
Batman's made of babies.
Man, think about that.
Dad said
Batman is really 3 babies in a trench coat.
Dude is a handful of babies in a trench coat.
Just full on handful of babies. Handful of babies. Well, shoot, man. What happened? Oh, you're back.
Apparently it was, I don't know. I mean, it said it could, I did a crash report. It said could have been a driver issue or possibly the CPU overheating. So,
It's frightening.
oh yeah, gonna have to call around, and not call around. I mean, call whatever they are called. What's it called? Digital Storm.
Digital Storm.
Snidgital Dorn. That's okay.
That's okay. We're just here for the muffins.
I'm here for the muffins.
We're just here for
Your baked goods.
them. Put all your baked goods in the bag.
Do you like bagels?
Oh, dude. Do I love bagels?
So tell me about, like, are you like one of
I?
those bagel like elitists? Like you got to have your bagel a certain way, or are you just like, dude, I just love bagels?
Bro, I just love bagels.
See,
Like-
me too. I love bagels.
Like
you like
if-
cream cheese?
what's that?
You like cream cheese?
Cream cheese on my bagel.
Yeah.
Oh, bro. Let
Dude,
me
Load it.
let me tell you
Load it.
about some of the bagels I've had.
Okay, I would like to hear about these bagels.
Well, it turns out I run I run a bagel blog.
What?
Yeah, it's a bagel blog. It's a blog about bagels
On Zanga?
on Zanga. Oh,
Do you
Full-
actually run a bagel blog?
full bagel blog.
Do you run a bagel blog for real?
For real? For real? No. Would that surprise you? Like if I was leading this secret life as a bagel blogger?
I'm just so pissed off that it's not real. I'm like, I thought I learned something new, and I was excited. I was like, oh man, my friend is secretly really into bagel blogging,
This is bagel blogging.
which is apparently a thing. There's a whole community.
I mean,
of
it's like the bagel report, you know?
yeah. Last week on bagels.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
No, I am upset. Don't get it.
I'm gonna set up a secret bagel blog now.
Just one
and-
post will do.
Just
Just post one thing.
one thing about a bagel.
Like, let me tell you, I had a pretty kick-ass bagel at so-and-so's. That's it. Maybe like pay some bots to interact for a couple of, whatever. Make it look legit.
Do some work
Yeah.
in your fake bagel blog scenario. You want me to dedicate hours of my time,
Like 2
like 2 hours. Man, that's a lot of time
in your free time,
in my free time. Okay, all right, and we'll just circle back on this
Yeah.
on the bagel blog.
The bagel blog. See, I mean, it,
Bagel
just,
blog.
it rolls off the tongue. It's the bagel blog.
It's perfect. Like how many people say they run a bagel blog?
Everybody's really invested in this idea.
It's a good thing like we make cool monsters because we're talking about bagels.
Yeah.
But this is what happens. Like you just work and you eventually lose your mind,
It's true.
and monsters come to get you. Come to get you little by little.
Coming to get you.
Come to get you little by little.
What was that?
I don't know, dude. I'm seriously.
That was scary.
Was that?
That
I'll
was
never do
scary.
that again. Polygroup loop.
Polygroup by nipple size.
Fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I'm the one that's like losing it. Okay. Polygroup.
Gets them every time.
It's very good.
Thank you.
It's very, very good.
I quite enjoy it.
Is it extreme? They group by bagel size.
That's good. Dude, I just love, so, I mean, some people are real serious about like the firmness, the moisture.
Like some people that you know personally.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Someone brought some bagels into the office that I worked at last, and this dude was like, bro, these are not bagels.
He flipped out on his bagels.
One, I was like, yeah, this is delicious. I love bread. And he wasn't having it.
And he
You guys are peasants eating these garbage bagels.
oh my god, really?
It wasn't that bad, but it was that bad. I take it back. I'm gonna pad the story. I'm gonna make it super entertaining.
We fought in a cage. There was a bear.
It was sick. He's like, dude, I've been reading this bagel blog. Let me tell you about it.
Did you hear about the latest bagel blog controversy? He says sesame is way better than everything, and I just happen to disagree. But okay, hear me out. Locks on your bagel. Have you had that? Oh, he's glitching. He's glitching. He's dying.
Dynamesh.
He's beautiful, but he's dying.
Dynamesh. It was Dynamesh.
Oh, okay. He's beautiful, but
Okay,
he's
so
dying.
hear me out. What'd you say?
What's that? I think you're dying.
You were saying, God damn it. You were saying, hear me out.
About what?
I don't know. You were saying, hear me out.
Man, I lost that train of thought ages ago.
Cool. That's what's up.
We're doing great. Check out my little hat, though.
Oh, dude, it's looking great.
You got a little fisherman's hat. These ones are just so easy and fun to build. They're easy and fun.
And for 2 small payments of $19.99,
You can get your own fisherman's hat.
hey, Jared,
Yeah.
what would you call your bagel blog?
Oh, man. Everything on it?
Ooh.
You know,
Everything on it.
it's a
Nice.
little bit about bagels, but it's a lot about life.
Yeah, what's that joke? Go ahead and tell the joke.
What's the joke?
The bagel joke.
The bagel joke. I don't even know the bagel joke.
I'll have one with everything on it. The bagel joke. I think it's got Buddha in it. I am one. I'll have one with everything because he's one with everything.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Man, I'm nailing it, dude.
I knew it from the start of the episode when I didn't record.
I think that cursed us, dude. Like, what happened? Did you just forget to do?
Well, I have to hide your screen.
Yeah.
You do that. so we've been paying for it ever since. So now we know if I don't do the intro, we're boned on the whole thing. Everything is off. It only works with the intro. Otherwise, how do we open this thing? It's because the man has too many bones. Listen, my friend's made of bones.
The bones are their money.
And so are the worms. God bless it. We got to be getting this soon.
Yeah, it is soon.
It feels like we're overdue now.
Yeah, I think it's, gosh, I can't remember, but I want to say like June or something,
And
which is sad.
I've heard that a lot of like sketch shows don't go past 2 seasons because they end up becoming really big stars.
I'm into that.
I know, and it's great. And I'm rooting for Tim and Sam.
Give me Tim.
But like, for the love of God, I need another I Think You Should Leave.
Big time.
I mean, I'm trying my best here. And most of us are just trying to survive. But God damn it. Yeah, I think I can help. I think I can help. No, he thinks like you're a totally different guy. Because of the hat and the glasses. Oh, fish people. Glorious fish people. Praise to Dagon.
Praise be to all.
As the great fish lord once said,
That's pretty good. Oh, I am pleased with that noise.
noises. Making noises for 2 hours. That's Creature Corner.
Yeah, sorry guys. If
I
only
hope
Jared
you're learning something here.
If only Jared would have had my screen off.
Fish people.
Yeah, what's up? Is anyone making fish people with us?
You guys, occasionally I'll have someone kind of reach out to me and they'll be like, yo, I'm working on this thing. I was like, oh, no way.
I know, dude. I've been getting this.
Or it's like, or they're like, oh, I'm a few episodes behind, but like, here's this thing I've been working on. I'm like, oh, wow, holy cow.
Yeah, that's really cool.
It always surprises us, and I love it.
And we like a good fun surprise like that.
Well, it's like it's cool seeing what other people do, and just knowing that out there, you're all a bunch of weirdos like us.
That's what we like the most.
I've had people reach out and say like, I didn't know this community, this monster community was a thing. I didn't know it existed. That's kind of how I felt when I first discovered Monsterpalooza, which I might add, we are on the road to.
Ooh, we are, aren't we?
Yeah. But we, but that was kind of like, it was kind of eye-opening. You're like, oh my God, these people that love monsters and horror movies, and you all wear a lot of black.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes.
I like it.
I've always said monster kids are goth adjacent.
What does that mean?
Well, like, you got your goths, you got your monster kids.
I am not a goth.
You're not a goth, but
Not
like,
even close.
but in terms of like worldview and loving horror, pretty close.
I don't like that. I don't. I mean, you can have that. You can have that, and you can say that.
I mean, like, if there's a compass somewhere, I'm just saying.
No, I don't like it, but you can have that. Yeah, I have a
I
different.
don't like anything you're saying.
Yeah, I don't agree. I just want to be clear.
Okay.
Yeah, That's okay.
Okay.
That's okay. I am not a god. I am not even relatively close.
No, not at all. I'm saying
Don't.
adjacent. I'm saying adjacent.
But you're also saying they're similar.
Similar
like-
enough.
Like parallel.
Not parallel, no.
You're
Not
giving
parallel.
parallels while saying it's adjacent.
Well, okay, all right. All right, I get it.
Or am I thinking of perpendicular?
Maybe perpendicular?
I'm not a goth. Leave me alone, dude. I'm a metalhead.
God. You're a monster kid.
I'm a man.
You're a man. You're a man made of babies.
Wow. Educational, good old educational.
No, I know. This is what people tune in for.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry. I cursed the show. It's my fault. Every now and then I kind of I blow the opening and I just ruin the whole vibe of the show. Like when I'm on it, man, we have a good show. We're good, but like every so often I just totally blow the opening. It freaks Matt out.
I get
He's not
scared.
prepared.
I'm not prepared for that. I'm like, what the fuck?
What the hell are you doing? And then we got James, who's just trying his best.
Oh, dude, James he's great.
James is just trying his best.
We do have a question. Are you working on a default brushes or are there any special brushes you use?
Good question.
I just use default brushes. Every now and then I'll make like a VDM brush or something.
Yeah, same. Right now, this texturing that I'm doing is just it's the damn standard brush, but with a spray alpha on top of it. So you just take a Damien standard brush and you turn it to a color spray in the stroke type.
It's all about that color spray.
It's all about color spray is the best.
Yeah.
The best. And it's superior over to spray too. Let me show you in the default settings because I'm in my custom config here, but if you go to the standard UI, you see I'm using Damien standard brush, which is the BDS hotkey. And then you take the stroke type, which is normally freehand, and you change that to color spray. Color spray.
Change that to color spray. Dude,
Well, the reason why is because spray doesn't have those little gray dots. And you wouldn't think that makes a difference, but it does.
Yeah, different values.
Different values. So you change that to a color spray.
Curse.
Let me go back to my custom config.
Configuration.
But then that turns it into this like spray type. And I'll use this for this is great for like metal, like banged metal. It's also really good for like bug textures and kind of pockmarked buggy skin. If you change that to a drag rectangle, then you get like this makes like cool pores. So Damien, just like Damien standard brush, just if you change the brush type, you get a lot of variation just in one. And that's how I like to use it, folks. That's how we use brushes over here.
Dude's a huge fan of brushes.
But also, I have part of my button set is reset current brush. So if I mess up, I just reset the current brush and I got my Damien standard brush back.
Yeah, I literally just did that because every now and then I'll just like hit some sort of hotkey that makes the brush.
You just break it, or for whatever.
I'm like, what is happening? Why is it like that?
Why is it behaving this way? So, and Matt's off the standard UI, but I really recommend using building out your custom config.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Matt hates me.
Matt is a peasant, and I think he really takes advantage of.
You're some kind of yeah. Matt won't do it.
Matt is an old man, stuck in his ways.
I'm older than you. I'm
I
an older
know.
man than you.
But somehow I'm older than you.
You're not older than me.
I
What?
can't even be bothered to make a custom UI.
Yeah, which is strange, right? Because you're like all about efficiency.
I'm really all about just. See, that's why I keep it efficient, because I know.
Oh, it's so efficient. We don't change and make it faster.
That's right. Okay, I'll let you have that one as long as we can agree that don't ever call me a goth again.
All right, you know what? I'll cede that. I'll never call you a goth again. But
No.
now you got to make a custom interface.
No.
Yeah,
Why would I do that? That's not the deal.
because it's gonna help you.
I don't want one.
You don't want one?
I kind of do want one every now and then. I'm like, damn, I don't want to do.
What if I give you mine?
See, you already did, but that doesn't work. 'Cause then I have to learn yours. It's not mine, right?
Oh yeah, see, you got to make yours.
You got to make yours.
But I think it would help. I'm just saying.
I mean, you're making it sound like I really need help in my config.
In your config,
My
I'm just
beautiful.
saying there's a lot of good. There's a lot of good you could do with a good config. Krusty the Clown.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me about configs. Config.
Dang, remember Fig Newtons?
Oh man, they still make those.
Dude, I want a Fig Newton.
Those are so good.
Straight up. And I just like that basic flavor was so good. Just that Fig Newton flavor.
Do you remember the old Fig Newton commercials? It's not a cookie. It's not a cake.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
It's a Fig Newton.
I can eat a box of Fig Newtons right now. I'm not going to lie to you.
Really go for it. There we go. Yeah, look at that hat. My boy's got a hat.
Yeah, that's great.
He got such a good hat. And then maybe
Yeah, he looks good.
yeah, and then some like what do you think? Like some rain droplets? Or
Yeah,
some
that would be sweet.
slime.
Yeah. Like he's outside and he's pissed.
Yeah, like and I'll put some like gunk and some splat on his hat.
Yeah. That's
What do you
awesome.
think about that?
I love that.
And then yeah, man, it's gonna come together.
Oh, dude, he's looking so good.
I am thinking about like a tentacle or something that's coming out of the hat as well.
It's like one little bonus.
Maybe a couple kind of like around it. Maybe like it's coming out the top of his head, right? Like if his head was this is his head, and then he's got like a man bun made of tentacles, essentially.
Man
And that's
bun.
kind of what these are kind of coming out of,
Man bun.
but made of tentacles.
Man bun?
But well, like in terms of like the shape, not an actual
Do you
man.
think anyone in Innsmouth would have a man bun?
I don't know, man. Like sailors might put up their hair at some point. into some kind of bun.
You ever seen Captain Ron?
Buns go back, is what I'm saying.
Buns go back. You know what's interesting is that I actually run a bun blog.
A bun blog. It's not the same as a bagel blog.
No, dude, bagel blogs. I can't eat bagel blog.
Bagel blog. Bagel blog. We're just killing it, dude. We're crushing it. We're just at our best when we are really at a loss.
My life is a ball of silly putty.
It's your printer broke. I botched the ending. I botched the beginning. I'm gonna botch the ending too. I'm gonna watch me botch is what I'm saying. We're killing it. Really, we just want your friendship.
That's true. I really hope they have hot dogs at Monster Palooza.
Dude, we are. That's the other thing. Because we are on the road.
That's right.
To Monster Palooza. We have a spot right across from the concessions.
And they better have hot dogs.
Oh, dude, they're gonna have hot dogs.
I can't wait. I want a $9 hot dog.
At least $9, if not more. Yeah, this is us. That's us right there. $4.49. That's us. Creature Corner on the road to Monster Palooza.
In the Hunchback Zone.
We're in Hunchback, which is perfect because I also have one of those.
Yeah, that's great.
And then boom, concessions. So it's like, come through the exit, come to 449, talk to us, buy a print, go get a snack. That's a solid plan.
Dude, that's pretty sick.
That is a solid, workable plan.
Yeah.
And you could, make new friends and then get some popcorn.
Yeah, or like nachos or a Bud Light, or maybe there's hot dogs.
Hot dogs. They might even have like those little like Nestle Bunch of Crunch.
Oh, really?
You know, I'm hoping.
You really think so?
I mean, we are right across from it, so it's like it really could. It could happen.
Can we put it in our rider? Do we have a rider?
And then we
Yeah, I need a Mortal Kombat arcade machine.
we
need those Nestle Crunch a Bunch.
It's like when they ask for green, M&Ms, but all the one color is removed. I can't have any blue M&Ms. Blue dye 40 hurts my delicate sensibilities.
What?
Man, okay, all right.
Is that real?
I know. I've lost it.
It feels good.
Feels good. Poor James.
Dude, James is probably loving it, man.
James is here for it. He's a sicko. He's a sicko like us.
He really is. He showed his true colors.
Yeah, we know what he is now.
Yeah, we know what you are, James.
We know what you are.
James,
You're
cool.
a sicko like me. He's here to make some monsters. Some grotesqueries. Okay, gotta get those. You gotta poke those holes in there.
Grow testicles. No.
Oh! No, split.
And behold, there was a fourth rider, the rider on the white crab. Dude, what if it was the four crabmen instead?
Let's
go. The four crabmen of the apocalypse.
That's pretty cool. I mean, if we're gonna be real,
let's do it.
four four crabmen of the apocalypse. Is
The
that
four
what
crabmen of the apocalypse.
I mean, what we have? Death, famine, pestilence, and war.
Yeah,
But
you're
they're
acting like you don't know the four horsemen of the
I
apocalypse.
mean, I know the four. So I'm just listing them for our 22 viewers.
Oh, do we have 22? What's up, guys?
Yeah, no. What's up?
Where is the number? Is there a number?
Well, I get to look at a number because I'm.
Never mind.
We don't get to look at numbers.
Oh, it's fine.
You don't. You.
Yeah. Oh, where is it? Are you gonna do you gonna do it?
I lost it. I had it and I lost it.
I guess
Don't do the voice.
early.
Sherman Herman. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be spending all of today modeling a little hat, but I gotta say it feels good.
Yeah, adds to
It's a nice
the
little hat.
story of the character.
Yeah, a little fisherman's hat.
Little bit.
Blarbies on it. Blarbies and darbles.
Couple darbles. Hit him with the darble.
Hit him with that old darble. Yeah. And it is just so easy to model in ZBrush now with the cloth brushes. It's so crazy.
I know, isn't it cool? It's like a immediate thing. Like once you like really, and I mean, it took me a little while to really understand it, but after you figure it out, it's like, man, you can use it for so many things.
So many good purposes. I mean, it really is like, so good. For blarbles and barbs.
Couple of barbs.
Yeah. Got my fish man. Got my fish man and a little fish hat. I'm going to go ahead and apply the thickness. And then here, I'm going to bevel these edges.
Dude's an edge beveler.
An edge beveler. Just to kind of soften that up a little bit. Turn on dynamic, turn off thickness. And then just smooth preview. Boom, that's our hat.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. I want to put those little rings in there.
Dude loves hats.
I love hats and rings. Shapes, really. I got into this business for the shapes.
Way into shapes. Yeah, you ever heard of a tetrahedron?
Boy, let me tell you about the shapes I've known.
Biblically. Oh man, I'm hilarious.
That's the thing is when you work alone, you spend a lot of time with yourself.
All right, I'm about to slap this dude into Keyshot and call it a night.
Oh yeah. Then we got to check in.
It is the check-in time. I'm just adding a little bit of drool spots here.
Drool?
Just some slimy stuff for the Rendy. There we go. That'll look nice. Send them on over.
Fishman.
Behold, and before me.
I'm Fishman. I definitely need to like put some hours into this dude. I think
I know. I feel the
to
same way.
really bring it home and to get everything that I want done.
I completely feel you. I feel you.
I have a more immediate task that I have to do, and then once that's done, I'm going to spend it on Fishman.
Ye old fish.
The old Fishman. Ronald Fishman.
Ronald Fishington's disease. He was born that way with a man named Ronald.
Ronald Fishington. All right, let's
What a dingus. There we go. And it's always fun trying to find where your materials are because they just keep popping around everywhere. And the new Keyshot. Nah. Actually, what does that look like? Do that. Do. All right.
There we go. Now he's got some hat splat.
Ooh, let's see that hat splat.
Hat splat. Hat splat. Also one of the like game-changing brushes when this came out.
Hat splat fever.
Hat splat. And I'm gonna put some splat on his jacket. So now he's got jacket splat.
Yakete.
Gotta be slimy. Because he's a fish person.
Behold the fish man.
Behold. And we never say behold in our kind of like day-to-day language anymore.
Behold!
Behold my debit card.
I took a
groceries. Oh, we're supposed to see that yet.
Oh no.
We'll do it at check-in time, but there was a little.
I mean, it's time to check
It's
in.
time. Yeah, let's do it. All right, Matt, you want to check in? Dude, that looks great.
Getting there. I have pushed my fish forms. I also lost quite a bit during that excellent crash. Yeah, I'm getting there. Let's check them out. I started adding like some separation on the tongue so I could make it look like that parasite that lives in the fish mouths.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely want to look at there you go. Let's see what that looks like. Creepy.
Oh, that with the shine on that. Look at that guy. He looks feral.
He is a feral.
He would be like the bulldog fish guy. That like he would sick on somebody. I think we talked about this.
That is correct.
That is Jared, shut up.
No. You know what would really work with this though is just hitting it with that fog right quick.
Ooh.
Oh.
We need like sound effects of like buoys and like New England ocean splats.
There we go.
Ooh. Fish people.
Behold, the fish person.
The fishman only desires praise for Dagon.
And I'm going to let that render.
Go.
Sweet. Dude. Yeah, he looks great.
Full out fish person, man. Yeah. And the shadows are fun. Because then when you do get to see the eyes, they kind of pop a bit.
Yeah, it's great.
As a kind of basic clay render, this is pretty... It's going to be fun.
Yeah, that's sick.
I want to put some... maybe, I don't know, maybe a crab... What do you think? Like a crab claw coming out of his... like shirt. It's like adjusting, or like
You know, his little collar. That'd be funny.
Yeah, like he needs some like seaweed kind of coming off, or just some slop, some sea slop.
A little bit of sea slop.
A little bit of sea slop off there. And then Yeah, I think that's like the next level I want to get to on this thing is just more kind of droplets and gooplets, and then I was talking about earlier is I'm going to have his head right here, and then I want to get his hands in the shot. So his hands are kind of like, so if the camera's kind of going here. So you can kind of see his like fingers, and maybe his fingers are kind of in a prey. Maybe he's praying to Dagon. I don't know. Or he's got to have something in his hand. Could be a cigarette or a newspaper, but something kind of going on here, and that way when I print it, I've got him, and then I've got his little hands to print too.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Maybe he's got a fish in his hands. I don't know. We'll figure that out. We'll get there. But yeah.
And there we have it.
And there we have it.
He looks great, dude.
Thanks, man. Yeah, this is very fun. But I wanted to share with you what I was doing for my digital sculpting class. Now, this is my intro to sculpting. But I've been sculpting this Wolverine here.
Did I just hear a big kissy sound?
Is that my seat?
Oh, is your chair?
It's my chair. Did it sound like it's kissy?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, dude, that's sick.
So this has been, I'm demoing this to students, and then just nice opportunity to do something a little different. Right, yeah. Modeling versus kind of like creature stuff. Dude, when you focus on like really clean shapes like this, it's a different kind of different aesthetic.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That looks great.
So Liam's into Wolverine, so that's why I chose Wolverine. I'm going to print it out for him. Little dude's birthday is Sunday.
Ooh.
Little man.
I was there for one of his birthdays.
Yeah, and it was a great party.
It was.
Anyway, so let me open this up in Keyshot, because there is something to be said about like really spending the time on some nice clean shapes. Give my computer a second. You can feel it. Yeah, dude, that looks great.
Grazie.
Dude, the fog really does it too.
Isn't it nice?
What were those settings you had on your fog?
I mean, usually just crank it up, crank it down, crank it around. Here, hold on 1 second.
Yes.
I set my cube at 10.
Cool.
Transparency distance 10. So per unit, and then
what's your seed scale?
Whatever the default is. Where's that?
Whatever the default. Cool. I think it's millimeters.
Where is the scene scale?
You can go to edit, set scene units.
That says set scene units. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Huh. I don't know. It doesn't say. But yeah, I mean, basically you just find it to where, I usually have my density pretty low, but I always do the scattering directionality negative so that it's behind your model. You can also do this on a positive value to be more in front of your model.
Is that what the directionality does? It sets it in front or behind. Okay. I never knew what that did.
And multiple scattering isn't really going to change much with your HDRI, but if you have lights on top of your HDRI, you'll be getting all that global illumination bounce happening with your multiple light sources. But yeah, that's what's up.
Looks great, man.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah. Making fish, people. Here's how that Wolverine looks in Keyshot. Eventually, I'm going to take this into Marmoset, just because simple materials, drag and drop. It's like three or four shaders total.
Yeah, it'll be sick.
Yeah, this will look really great. And then I'm going to 3D print them.
That will also be really cool.
That'll be pretty dope.
Yeah, it's time, brother.
Hell yeah! Well, thank you everybody for hanging out with us tonight and surviving this as Matt and I just survived this. Oh man. Let's do the thing. Thank you to our sponsor Lenovo. Thank you to Gnomon School of Visual Effects. Thank you to my friend Matt Millard for hanging out with us. Thank you to James for running the show. Thank you to you for hanging out with us. Make some monsters. Share your monsters with us. We love it when you share your monsters with us. We love you. Good night. And go out there and what do you think? Make some monsters.
Be weird.